WN, Chapter 68. Comforting her worries. After Lan Liqing calmed down from being embraced, she began explaining the situation to Su Yang. She told him everything from her talk with the patriarch and how she's being pressured into finding a partner. Additionally, she used this chance to reveal her position within the sect along with her connections to the previous sect martyrs as an adopted child. Now fully grasping the situation, Su Yang felt relieved that the situation wasn't as troublesome as he'd expected. Although the patriarch had a cultivation base at the Earth Spirit realm, he wasn't at a level that would cause Su Yang to feel pressured. Su Yang, let's leave this sect, Lan Liqing suddenly said in a solemn voice. While she didn't want to leave this place she called home for many years, it would still be better than being forced into a relationship with someone she didn't desire. Su Yang's eyes slightly widened upon hearing her words. You want to leave the sect? He asked her just to make sure he was hearing correctly, as he felt that there was really no need for such actions over something this small. As long as I am a disciple in this sect, the patriarch will continue to pressure me until I become partners with another sect elder. With my cultivation base and your talent, there will be plenty other sects that will accept us, if that is what you were worried about. Upon hearing her words, Su Yang couldn't help but laugh. As bad as it may sound, I hold no feelings towards this sect. If I decide to leave, then I will do it without any hesitation, and I will most certainly have no doubts after I leave, he said. Then let's leave this. However, Liqing, will you be able to say the same? Su Yang said to her as he stared at her eyes with a serious expression. If you truly want to leave this place because of your own will, then I will not stop you. But alas, that is not the case right now. I can see the reluctance in your eyes. They are telling me that you do not wish to leave this place you call home. Su Yang's words dumbfounded her. He was right. She didn't want to leave this place because that was what she desired, but because of the situation and pressure that was bearing down on her, which left her with no other choices but to leave. Seeing her eyes turning wet, Su Yang gently combed her soft hair and said with a smile, have you forgotten about my presence here? I will ensure that you will not leave this place because of some idiot but because you truly wish to leave. Although Su Yang's words gave her a feeling of comfort and relief, she cannot just ignore the overwhelming presence of the individual who was the main cause of her stress, the patriarch. But the patriarch? HMPH. So what if he's the patriarch? Su Yang coldly snorted. A mere earth spirit realm cultivator. Just leave him to me. I have not just one, but many ways to deal with people like him. Lan Liqing suddenly went silent. Despite Su Yang's ridiculous statement and his cultivation that was far inferior to the patriarch who was at the third level of the earth spirit realm, when Lan Liqing heard his voice, there was nothing but confidence in her heart, and the invisible weight that has been weighing down on her for the past week suddenly disappeared, almost as though it was all an imagination. Once Lan Liqing calmed down and returned to her normal state of mind, she looked at Su Yang with yearning eyes, and she said, when you left the sect unannounced, I felt for the first time in a long time, ever since I joined this sect, a sense of emptiness. Since you look like the type to know everything, do you know how I can make that feeling go away? She continued with her face quickly turning red. Hearing her question, a slight smile appeared on Su Yang's face. He did not open his mouth to answer her and instead directly went for her lips. Lan Liqing did not refuse his kiss. She closed her eyes and focused on replying to his answer. A few moments after they began kissing, Lan Liqing gently embraced Su Yang, slowly leading him to the bed behind her. Once they were on the bed, Lan Liqing began to loosen her robes, seemingly eager to feel the warmth of Su Yang's body. There's no need to be so hasty, I will not be going anywhere anytime soon. Su Yang chuckled upon seeing her eagerness to cultivate. This is all your fault. Lan Liqing's face flushed at his words. Ever since you took my yin essence, I have been thinking about this nearly every day. Is that so? He chuckled. Then I will have to take responsibility, don't I? Naturally. Very well, then allow me to fill your emptiness. And very quickly, the room began to echo with the sound of Lan Liqing's blissful voice. Many hours have passed since Su Yang went upstairs to confront Lan Liqing, yet he still seemed to be upstairs. This caused the disciples downstairs to feel anxious. Why was it taking so long? Was the situation that severe, or did something happen upstairs? They wanted to know the reason, but they were all feeling afraid to find out. I believe that junior apprentice brother Su will manage to cheer Master up. Let's just be patient and wait until he comes down. The others nodded in agreement and continued on with their day, no longer paying too much attention to the two. But alas, it wasn't until after the night had arrived did Su Yang finally reappear before them.